Hey guys, it's Jimmy here, big number one. Today I'm in front of my favorite new bike, the V4 Streetfighter. So I'm going to tell you a few things about it. First of all, a lot of Ducati's marketing has mentioned the fight formula. So we're going to go into a little bit more detail on what that actually means, as well as that beautiful Desmo CGT Stradale engine and a little bit of the specs on that. So come take a closer look with me. So as you can see, this bike is missing some fairings. That's one of the big things that's going to separate it from the Panigale, as well as those tall handlebars that give you wide, good control. These biplane wings though, that's something that not a lot of people have mentioned at this point. So these are actually made with a fiberglass and plastic composite, and they produce a whopping 67 pounds of downforce at 270 kilometers per hour. It's 170 roughly miles per hour. So that is a massive amount of downforce, which is really going to settle and stabilize this bike when you're riding at speed. And mentioning 170 miles an hour, this thing will absolutely still haul, making it one of the fastest naked bikes on the market. So another one of the things that Ducati has pulled off the V4 Panigale is the electronics suite. So what you're going to get on this bike is a massive amount of electronics. All the Ducati Evo 2 equipment that you're used to on the Panigale V4, we've got on this, which is going to give you tons of cornering stability, all kinds of rider aids to make sure that this bike stays underneath you and you're in control all the time. Looking at the front of the bike though, one of my favorite things is this new nose. It is designed to look like the Joker. And if you look really closely at it, you can see arched eyebrows and a really aggressive face that looks kind of maniacal because, well, this bike will make you a maniac. The last and the most important part of Ducati's fight formula with the new Streetfighter is this beautiful motor right here, the Desmo CGT Stradale, which really just means 16-valve Desmo street version, but it sounds way cooler when you say it in Italian. This bike right here is producing 208 horsepower, just a hair down from the Panigale V4, just a little bit of a throttle changing that they've done on this bike. And then final drive is going to be 15 and 42, which gives it 10% more torque on the bottom end, which is of course more fun when you're riding a Streetfighter anyway. But that engine right there is tons of power, and when you combine that with only 392 pounds, that makes this bike substantially more powerful and more fun to ride than anything else in the naked segment. It is definitely setting the bar. This bike is available in two versions, and in two beautiful shades of the same exact red. We've got the S and the base. So the S is going to give you Marchesini forged wheels like we're used to with Ducati, and is also going to give you an Olin suspension and steering stabilizer. Retailing it just under $20,000 and just under $24,000, it is a huge, huge value for the amount of money that you're spending. If you have any questions or you'd like to look at this bike in person, please give me a shout. My name is Jimmy, and I'll be happy to answer your questions. Thank you guys so much.